Burwood Takahē Centre is situated in the red tussock conservation area, an expanse of red tussock and beech forest which resembles the natural habitat of the takahē. Since its establishment in 1985, Burwood has successfully raised and released hundreds of takahē. For many years, artificial incubation of eggs gathered from the wild and puppet rearing of chicks was central to the takahē recovery program at Burwood. This is no longer the case.
In 2013, a set of new predator-proof takahē pens were constructed to allow increased numbers of breeding pairs at Burwood and to move to natural chick rearing. Numerous quarantine measures are implemented to restrict the transmission of the parasite coccidia and other avian diseases.
In the wild, takahē have a highly fibrous diet, predominantly eating the starchy leaf bases of tussock and sedge species. To protect the vegetation in the pens and to ensure sufficient nutritious food is available, birds are supplemented twice a week with specialised takahē pellets.
Takahē need landscapes where introduced predators are either absent or controlled to low densities. Therefore, a big part of our role at Burwood was assisting in the quarterly .200 trap rebate and calibration throughout the reserve. Traps are cleaned and calibrated using weights to discriminate between heavier rats, stoats and weasels and the lighter mice, which pose no direct threat to takahē survival. This is especially important because this year our beech forests produce large quantities of beech seed, which has resulted in the proliferation of mammalian predator populations.
Young takahē, destined for release into the Murchison Mountains, must spend their first winter learning to grub for the rhizome of the summer fern Hyperlepis. This is so they can find food when winter snow forces them out of subalpine tussock down into the forest. In Burwood's top pen, small areas of the fern are fenced off and used as Hyperlepis training facilities. Small groups of young takahē are put into the pens with a pair of older birds to learn the essential survival skills. Success in training is measured by looking at an individual's weight and, importantly, poo contents to look for remnants of Hyperlepis.
While the majority of the birds reared at Burwood are released into the Murchison Mountains to boost the founding population, others end up in predator-controlled sanctuary sites across the country.
We'd like to extend a huge thank you to Doc for being such great hosts while we were here at Burwood.
And thank you to Blake for allowing us to continue Sir Peter Blake's legacy of environmental advocacy and leadership.